We're back at the Canadian International Auto Show for our last panel discussion. It's on diversity in the workplace. Here's a recap of what our panelists had to say.
Diversity was an issue about 33 years ago when I first came from India to Toronto, because I went through a lot of discrimination at that time to get into the car business, even as a car salesman. But now we have all the positions by all kind of diversified people from anywhere in the world, any color. So I believe that diversity is not an issue. And if you go to a showroom now or a service department of a car dealership, you will see everyone, which represents our city and GTA exactly the way we are.
We need predominantly to focus on women in the auto industry, as we do not have enough of a representation. And then there's also other minorities that are somewhat intimidated by the industry, and they feel it's too tough to get into or too challenging, or income levels may not be adequate. So I think it's a combination that needs to be addressed.
I feel like a lot of people would be more open to asking more questions to a female, because they tend to question our ability to know more than just makeup, which is sad, but it's okay. And then also, as a minority, I don't think there's much of a problem as before. I think we're now more open to people being of diverse backgrounds, of having knowledge in everything that's available. But for women, I do think we're still working towards that.
We need a lot of people to join automotive field. Unfortunately, not many people are joining, especially at the level of automotive technician, because back then they used to see that automotive technician is like a greasy monkey job. But in fact, it's not. The technology has gone so much. Even today's car having more computer than the Apollo 11. So we need trained people. We have to motivate them. We have to inspire them. We have to bring on board. End of the day, those are the one going to be our automotive ambassador to take to the next level.
We keep talking about a trade shortage, and I think we're in it. We're here. We've arrived. I think we need to look at why people aren't going into the trades in general. So for women, it's just an extra step. So I think we already deal with the trade stigma, which is something for me, which is a huge interest. We still have a sort of a stigma of the dirty mechanic. So then add that on top of there's hardly any women in the field. And so now I'm going to be a woman in the field going against that dirty mechanic mentality. And so I think that's a part of the hindrance, is not just for women, but for everyone, is we need to change the stigma of how we look at the trades, particularly the automotive trades.
And that's it for our Automotive Intelligence series at the Canadian International Auto Show. We'll see you again next year.